Super Mario GVT presents Mario and Barney react to If the Shoe Fits. Hello everyone, Mario and Barney here. Oh boy, hi everybody, it's good to see you again. Mario and Barney are reacting to the next episode of the third season of Barney's show. It's all about shoes! Let's begin the episode. 3, 2, 1.
Barney is a dinosaur from our imagination, and when he's tall, he's what we call a dinosaur sensation. Barney's friends are big and small, they come from lots of places. After school, they meet to play and sing with happy faces. Barney shows us lots of things like how to play pretend, ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, and how to be a friend. Barney comes to play with us whenever we may need him. Barney can be your friend too if you just make believe him.
If the shoe fits!
I'm
There's
glad we're
Min,
finally
Julie,
here. This bag
and
of
who's that
footballs is
boy?
starting to feel heavy.
His name is
So
Carlos.
mine. Do you think we brought
He
enough
made his
clothes for
first
the play?
appearance in
I
the
think
New
we have
York
enough for 3
City
plays.
live show.
I really had fun looking for things to use for costumes. Me too. I found some neat stuff for the shoemaker's
What are they
costume.
doing with these
Suspenders
costumes?
and everything.
They're
Wait till
putting
you
on
see
a
what I brought
play
for the elf
called
costume.
The Elves and the Shoemaker.
My mom told me
Barney,
it's really
did
cute
you just see
outfit.
a shoe
neighbor gave me
falling off from the
clothes for the part of the
treehouse?
shoemaker's wife.
I just saw
You
it.
really look grown up in that.
Who did that?
What's your brother bringing?
I don't
Carlos?
know.
He's bringing some tools our dad loaned us. He should be here pretty soon.
Carlos has a brother? What's his name?
I can't
His name
wait
is
to put on my
Juan.
costume.
You
Me
will
too.
see him
I just
shortly.
love getting dressed up. After we get our clothes sorted out, we can get our shoes down from the treehouse. What about you, Barney? Would you like to dress up too?
I sure would.
Oh, hi there. Oh, well, I like dressing up, but I think this shawl would look much better on you, Min.
Thanks, Barney.
Oh, what are you doing with all those clothes?
We're putting on a play, The Elves and the Shoemaker.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
We just need one more person.
There's Juan.
Buddy? Hi, little brother. Hi, Juan.
This is
Sorry
Juan's
I'm
first
late.
appearance.
It's okay. Everybody's here now.
Oh, I just love it when we're all together.
The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be.
Hey, Min, let's show Barney the things we've been making for the play.
Oh, I'd love to see them.
Come on, Barney. They're over here in the art center.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. What's the matter, Juan? I lost my hammer. It must have fallen out on the way here. Will you help me look for it? Sure.
Barney, where are Juan and Julie going? They're going outside to search for Juan's lost hammer.
I hope it's somewhere around here. Look! Somebody left a pile of shoes under the tree.
Whoa! More shoes!
The ones we've been collecting for the play. Come on, Juan. What's going on here?
Who's that giggling, Barney?
Whoa, who's up there?
That's Baby Bop. It's her and BJ.
I want the pink one.
She and BJ look different from the last seasons.
Oh, yay! Yes.
That's the proper height for their ages.
Oh, this one won't fit either.
Oh, that's a girl's shoe. Well, I still haven't found any shoes that fit me.
Julie tried to
Whoa,
call
is
them,
anybody up
but
there?
neither of them heard the ringing sound.
You hear bells, BJ?
Uh-uh.
Oh, okay.
They're not answering. Have you ever been up in the treehouse? Not yet, but I'd like to. Come on, let's go take a look. Sure is big. Our parents and teachers built it for a school project. We use it for all kinds of stuff.
The parents and teachers built the treehouse as a school project?
Oh, these are
That
way
could
too
be the reason
small.
why this treehouse is added to the set.
Baby Bob, BJ, what are you doing with our shoes?
Oh, hi, Julie. We heard you were going to get dressed up in costumes and put on a play.
And we wanted to dress up too. But we can't find any shoes our size.
Oh,
And we've looked at them all.
I know. They're all in a pile on the ground.
Huh?
Oh, they threw them on the ground.
Ay, ay, ay.
I guess we got carried away.
Oh, we better go down and pick them all up.
BJ and Baby Bob threw them out by mistake.
Oh, hi there.
I'm sorry I made a mess. I'll pick them all up right now.
That's okay, Baby Bob. We needed to get them down anyway.
Oh, then I did good?
You did, but next time, try to be more careful. That's being polite.
And being polite is part of having good manners. Oh, excuse me.
Everyone has to have good manners, right, Barney? That's right, Mario!
Please, take it away.
My parents started teaching me when I was just 2. All about manners and the right thing to do. They told me learn to say thank you, and learn to say please, and learn to say excuse me if you happen to sneeze.
Whoops.
Good manners,
Yeah.
good manners.
Yes.
Good manners are important to everyone in the world.
Oh, tell us about it, man. Yeah.
My parents kept on teaching me when I was 3. And then the more I learned, the more that I could see. But there's a way to do it wrong, there's a way to do it right. Everybody use your manners and be polite.
Okay.
Good manners, good manners. Good manners are important to everyone in the world.
Get ready for blast off!
Use your manners! We all have to use our manners.
You just love it.
Good manners, good manners. Good manners are important to everyone in the world.
One more time, then.
Good manners are important to everyone in the world!
Yes, yes, yes!
Oh!
Sometimes I forget to use good manners.
Aw, Sissy just got excited when she saw all those shoes. So did I.
I didn't know we collected so many shoes and so many interesting ones.
Ooh, there are lots of different kinds,
Now,
aren't there?
look at them all.
Play shoes and
Oh, what's going on?
I saw it first, Carlos.
Carlos and
no
Wonder
way.
having a fight.
I saw it first. Come on.
They can't have a
that's
fight.
Not fair. Just because you're bigger than me.
Oh, it's not nice to fight. You should share.
You can't share a pair of shoes, Baby Bob.
Well, maybe there's another pair of shoes one of you would like just as well.
Yeah.
Okay, you can have this pair, Juanito. Thanks, Carlos.
Oh, that was very nice, Carlos.
I know I shouldn't fight with my little brother, but sometimes I just get mad at him.
Oh,
Does Carlos get mad at Juan, Barney?
My little brother needs
Sometimes.
number one when we're
But even though
together,
they
we
get
have
bad,
lots of fun.
They love each other
Sometimes he
deep
makes me
down.
mad, but I'm glad he's my brother, my brother, my brother. I'm glad I have a brother.
All right.
My big brother, he's my best friend. I love when we're together playing pretend. And sometimes he makes me mad,
Sometimes
but I'm glad
he's my brother, my brother, my brother. I'm glad I have a brother.
My big brother's a dinosaur, and when we play, I like to hear him roar.
Roar.
Sometimes he makes me mad.
I do.
But I'm glad.
Me too.
He's my brother, my brother, my brother.
I'm glad I have a brother,
My
brother, my brother. I'm glad I have a brother.
Ow! Yay! BJ and I fight sometimes, but I'm glad I have a brother too.
And I'm really glad I have a sister. I just wish we could find shoes that are big enough to fit our feet.
Me too.
Oh, but there aren't any shoes that fit us in that pile.
Well, what should we do with all these shoes?
Why don't we play shoe store? We can set up a store inside.
Oh, boy,
Are
I
they
love
playing
these
shoe store,
soccer
Barney?
shoes.
They
We'll
will
help you
in
pick
just
up
a
the shoes,
moment.
won't we, Sissy?
Sure. I like to help.
Right. Okay, come on.
What do we have here?
We've got
Lots and lots of shoes.
and they're really, really neat. With so many kinds to choose when we put them on our feet. And they always come in twos. We've got shoes.
They've got
In the morning we
shoes.
will always wear our slippers.
Slippers?
And when we're swimming we can put on flippers.
Flippers?
Shoes for jogging cause we really love to run. And when we're at the beach we wear sandals in the sun. Mudlucks keep our feet toasty when we nap. And tap shoes are fun. When you dance you hear them tap.
Tap dancing shoes.
We've got
Lots and lots of shoes.
and they're really, really neat. With so many kinds to choose when we put them on our feet. And they always come in twos.
1, 2.
We've got shoes.
The shoes with wheels for roller skating.
Roller skates.
And flashy boots for marching and parading.
Marching band shoes.
Shoes for working and shoes for when you play. Shoes for dressing up for a special holiday.
White shoes, shoes of shiny brown.
And really big shoes when you dress up like a clown.
We've got lots and lots of shoes.
And they're really, really neat. With so many kinds to choose when we put them on our feet. And they always come in twos. 1, 2.
We've got shoes. Wow, you've got lots of shoes.
I would.
Oh, boy.
Julie's a
Hello,
customer.
what can I get for you today, ma'am? I'd like a pair of black patent leather party shoes with straps that buckle. Okay, I'll need to measure your foot first so I can find the size that's just right for you.
Oh, we need to measure our feet? That's right, Mario. We need to measure our feet to make sure the shoes we want fit.
Size 1.5. I'll be right back. What are you doing? I'm checking to make sure there's room in the front of your shoes for your toes. It's just right. I'll just buckle this for you, and you'll be ready to go. Thanks. I really like shoes to buckle.
1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, shut the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, lay them straight. 9, 10, begin again. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, shut the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, lay them straight. 9, 10, begin again. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, shut the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, lay them straight. 9, 10, that's the end. That's the end!
Oh boy! Whose turn is it next?
Why don't you go next, Barney?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Now you're the
So,
next
what can I
customer.
get for you today?
Oh, I'd like a pair of dancing shoes, please.
Okay, let's measure your feet.
Barney, I think your feet are too
my.
big for
I don't
these
think he has
shoes.
anything in the store that will fit your feet.
Are you sure? Oh boy.
Now those are the shoes that fit
I
my
think I see
feet.
something right here that might work.
Oh yes, I think those would fit.
Oh, goody, goody, I can't wait to get them on. Oh, they do look like my size, don't they? I'll lace them up good and tight. Wouldn't want them to come off while I'm dancing.
You've got enough room for your toes, Barney.
They fit just right. Oh, they make me feel like dancing.
Well, I think you should dance in them to try them out.
Oh, good idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey.
Now you're tap dancing, Barney. That's right. I'm a tap dancing dinosaur.
Happy dancing with my shoes.
Helps me chase away the blues. Makes me feel just like a bay. Go happy dancing all day.
Yeah. Happy dancing all day. Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Happy dancing in my shoes. Helps me chase away the blues. Makes me feel just like a bay. Go happy dancing all day.
Happy dancing all day. Yeah.
Wow, that was terrific.
Someday I'd like to learn how to dance like
I
that.
did a
And I'd like to
super
have shoes
deep
like that.
duper
Oh,
tap
yeah.
dance.
They're not like anything you'd see in the neighborhood shoe store. If we made our own shoes, they could be whatever we want. How could we make our own shoes?
This looks like a job for...
The Barney bag.
Enough to make things.
Well, I've been looking in the Barney bag, and I found a lot of things. Gizmos, gadgets, and odds and ends, and even subtle strings. So let's ask ourselves some questions. What can we make today? With imagination in the Barney bag, we'll see what we can make today. Yeah, we'll see what we can make today. Oh!
I see you're cutting a hole in the top for your foot, right?
Right.
Goody.
They're
So
cutting
after you
holes
cut
in
the
the shoe
lid,
boxes?
Then you put it back on the box and you tape it, right?
Yeah.
Part of the lid, that is.
It's time to paint. Now it's time to decorate. Buttons. For
What are the
wheels,
children
huh?
making with these boxes?
Look at the ribbons and
They're making shoes! Wow!
I think
Those
you
are the
all did a
shoes
super
I've
job
never
on your
seen.
shoes. Just like real cobblers.
What's a cobbler, Barney?
Oh, well, cobbler is another name for a shoemaker. And the table where he works is called a cobbler's bench.
Oh, so if we're pretend cobblers, this table could be our cobbler's bench, couldn't it?
It sure could.
All around the cobbler's bench, the monkey chased the weasel. The monkey thought 'twas all in fun. Pop goes the weasel. All around the cobbler's bench. The monkey chased the weasel. The monkey thought was all in fun. Pop goes the weasel. A penny for a spool of thread, a penny for a needle. That's the way the money goes. Pop goes the weasel.
Oh, we're marching now.
The painter needs a ladder and brush. The artist needs an easel. The dancers need a fiddler's tune. Pop goes the weasel. I've no time to sit inside or to tell the reason why. Kiss me quick, I'm off, goodbye. Pop goes the weasel. Pop goes the weasel.
Terrific.
These pretend shoes are great, Barney. But how do you make real shoes?
Well, first you start with a piece of leather.
I brought some today for the play. Would you like me to get it?
Oh, sure, Julie. Thank you.
It's right in here.
The shoemaker cuts the leather into pieces and then sews the pieces together to make a shoe.
That reminds me, we better start practicing our play about the elves and the shoemaker. Good idea. Let's put on our costumes. Barney, will you please help us by reading the story?
Oh, I'd love to, Min.
I'll bet Baby Bop and BJ would like to see this. I'll go get them.
Oh, great. Oh, this is going to be tremendous. This is the story of the elves and the shoemaker.
A story about the elves and the shoemaker. That's right.
Once there was a shoemaker who was very nice and worked very hard. But one day he was sad. He only had enough leather to make one more pair of shoes. The next morning, much to his surprise, he found a pair of shoes. Someone had already made them.
Who did it,
The
Barney?
shoes were so special, a customer
until
gave
later
the
in the
shoemaker
story.
enough money to buy leather for 2 more pairs of shoes. So, that night, he laid out the 2 pieces of leather. And the next morning, the shoemaker found 2 pairs of beautiful shoes on his bench. The same thing happened again and again every morning. The shoemaker carefully studied the shoes, and little by little he learned to make shoes that were almost as beautiful as the ones he found every morning. One night, the shoemaker and his wife stayed up very late to see who was making the shoes for them. They saw 2 elves dressed in old, tattered clothing, happily making new shoes.
Oh, look at their old clothes. They've been so nice to us. We should make new clothes for them.
So,
Were the shoes made by
shoemaker and
the
his
elves?
wife worked
That's
together
right.
to make the elves beautiful new clothes.
The elves are pretty helpful to the shoemaker.
They left
That's
the clothes
right.
out for the elves. When the elves found their new clothes, they jumped for joy because it was just what they needed. Oh, now everyone was happy. The end. Terrific.
That was a
All
great
of you
story.
did
It
great.
sure was.
Thanks, Barney.
Yeah, I really like that.
Me too, me too. I wish some elves would make new shoes for me.
That would be cool. But there aren't any elves around here, Sissy. It's just a story.
Oh,
Come on, let's go play in the treehouse.
okay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Baby Bop and BJ. Poor Baby Bop and BJ. I wish we had some shoes that would fit them. Me too. Too bad we can't make them shoes like the elves in the story. Hey, that gives me an idea. Maybe we could do something that would make their shoes seem new.
Make their shoes seem new. What can we do? Oh, boy. That sounds like a great idea.
Hey, where'd
There are
everybody
Baby
go,
Bop and BJ.
I don't know, Sissy.
Oh,
They came to look for
someone
us.
left a box.
Oh,
There's a box.
it says to Baby Bop and BJ.
Ooh, a present? Oh, look.
Oh,
Pretty.
wow.
Hey, what's that, BJ?
It's a poem roses are red, violets are blue. Here's something to make your shoes seem like new.
Wow! You made a present for Baby Bob and BJ! We sure did!
Ribbons and shoelaces on. Oh, okay.
Sure. All right.
Those are very pretty ribbons.
Oh, they're beautiful. My shoes look just like new.
Mine too.
They sure are colorful.
Thanks, everybody.
Oh, yes, thank you. You're welcome.
Oh, there may not be any elves around here, Baby Bop, but there
This is
are
the
people
second
who like
rendition
to do
of
nice
I Love
things
You
for
in this season.
Your friends.
I love you, you love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too?
Oh, thank you, everybody.
I love you, you love me. We're best friends like friends should be, with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too?
Oh, come on, Sissy. It's time to go.
Okay.
Oh, bye, everybody.
So long.
Bye. See you later.
Take care now.
Bye, Walt.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye, Barney. Bye, Barney.
Bye. See you, everybody. Take care now. Oh, it sure was fun.
Hey, everybody. It's time for Barney Says.
Time for Barney Says.
Hello again to all my friends. I'm glad you came to play. Our fun and learning never ends. Here's what we did today. We sure had fun with our feet today, didn't we? You can make silly shoes from shoe boxes just like we did. Or play shoe store. I just love my dancing shoes. Do you have a favorite pair of shoes to wear when you dance? There are so many different kinds of shoes, and they always come in twos. We used colorful bows and shoelaces to make Baby Bop's and BJ's old shoes very special. You can do the same for yourself or a friend you love. And remember, I love you.
So you see, Mario, shoes are a kind of footwear. You wear them on your feet. Shoes come in all colors, shapes, and sizes. They do. I really like the Elves and the Shoemaker story. I do too. I wish elves would make my shoes seem new. There aren't any elves, really. It's only a story. Oh, I get it. If you enjoyed this reaction video, thank you for watching! Goodbye, everyone! Barn and I will see you all in the next episode. We'll see you there! What kinds of shoes do you wear?